I'm back on the bike.
It's been too much biking today.
I'm pretty sure I did 60 or 70 miles on this one day, so yeah, my legs were burning at this point, going up a bit of a hill. But I had something break and I had to get to a store before it closed, and then after I get there, successful, accomplished mission, I'm on to Gene K's to pick up my pasties and a Cudighi. So I didn't really know the quickest way to get to where I was going. I had a general idea of what it was, so I was just using Google on my phone to get there. And again, the Wizard of Oz, Wicked Witch bike riding music would fit aptly here. Oops, I made a mistake. I got to turn around and go back. I'm staying on a bike path that cuts across town. There we go. All right, we'll continue on. It might not look like it, but I was moving pretty good, pounding through really sore legs. I haven't biked enough lately.
All right. I had to get a new vape thing. Mine was not keeping it charged and basically died. So now we're off to Gene K's to get my pasties. Instead of getting run over at an intersection.
Maybe that's a sign I need to quit that stupid vape stuff. But I also want to get to Gene K's, get the stuff back to the RV, and then get to Presque Isle for a sunset. That'll be an upcoming video, probably my best sunset of the entire trip.
7th. I think 7th is big.
It kept wanting me to turn left, but they all had pretty decent sized hills. I just wasn't in the mood, so I'm gonna go all the way to the water. So I've shown part of this recently. This is Washington Street, which has most of the restaurants and the souvenir areas. We'll go see that.
How can Little Caesars smell good?
And I had just eaten, and I don't consider Little Caesars pizza. When I go places, I like to buy local, and right about here is a shop where a lady does a lot of her own artwork. It's really cool. I got a bunch of coasters I put in the RV. And right about here is a place called Country Connection or something like that. And again, local stuff, and I usually get my t-shirts there. Both places on the left side of the street, and I recommend those. And there's my clock tower. I really like that thing. I much prefer this side of hills. That brake thing's probably becoming an irritating habit.
So, go back at the dome. I went longer, but I wasn't going up those big hills. Too long a day.
Realizing I got a boogie in order to get to the good sunset in time, but don't worry, I make it, and I'm so glad I did. This was this was my best sunset of my entire trip, which is rare.
GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording.
Your destination is on the left.
All right, mission accomplished. I got my pasties, and again, I picked up my Cudighi from Gene K's. I'm going to give a review later on in this video. And just so you know, I'd already eaten dinner, and I eat this after sunset and a campfire.
Nice. Right back to the campground. Alright, I did walk through St. Vincent's today, but I didn't buy anything. I didn't want nothing. But I had to look. People like the thrift store portion. I think I bought stuff there, I don't know. Yeah, I think I have.
All right, here's Gene K's versions of the Cudighi. It's a good one. All right, YouTubers, so I went to Gene K's to get my pasties to take back with me on my trip back. And they do Cudighis too. So I got a Cudighi. And I'm going to eat it. At least part of it. It's bigger. And what's terrible is I don't remember how much it cost. Because I got my pasties and I put that on and I just paid it. You know, I didn't even think about it because I wanted it and I'm going to buy it. So I didn't worry. But I'll nuke it up and see how it comes out. I got this one on wheat with all the fixins. All right. So this one I got it loaded up because she said it wasn't too spicy. So you can see there's onion in there, there's jalapenos, there's mozzarella cheese, there's mushrooms. I think there was onions. I didn't see any. And I got it on wheat bread. And it's really, really hot. So I'm going to let it cool. I nuked it too long, I think. And a Cudighi, I guess it's a combination of, it's the name of a sandwich and it's also the sausage. So it's a sausage sandwich. I got a little bit more stuff on this one. Yeah, onions, jalapenos, you can see the jalapenos, the sausage, the mozzarella, and mushrooms in there. Yeah. So again, gonna let it cool. Isn't that just a beautiful sandwich? I've already decided I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try them both side by side one day. All right, Gene K's one is pretty good.
Welcome to the most difficult job in the world.
Yeah. The sausage from hold on. The sausage itself from Ralph's, I think, was a little spicier. And she said that this sausage wasn't really spicy, but the jalapenos and the onions and all the good stuff. I know it's jalapenos. It's a joke I make. But look at that. Look at that melty mozz. That's a good sandwich. I got no complaints. I know that I'm a big fan of Gene K's. I would get this again, but I will be honest, and I think I give the slight edge to Ralph's. So I hope you enjoyed. And as I say that, the sausage on the Gene K's one is very good. I just, personal preference, I give a slight edge to Ralph's for the sausage itself is just a little spicier. I kind of liked it. But I'll get this again at many places. It's a good sandwich. And Brian at Gene K said, yeah, the Cudighi's basically because, you know, cooks all get lazy sometimes, and the guy just didn't want to fill the casings on with sausage, so he made it into a patty. And I don't know if that's true, and he doesn't either, but that's a joke that's how things like that happen. You know, like Pamanti Brothers putting everything on their sandwich just to make it easier to eat. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like, ooh, it was just made sense. All right, so I hope you enjoy. Have a great and wonderful day. It's really hard to pick a winner. I'm going to call it a tie.